Hello, fish. How are you? Damn squirrel, getting all the insulation all over the barn. I just vacuumed. This squirrel is still in this barn. Oh, I think I just heard him. He's right there. Hey guys, Arpim here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day this video, okay? I need to get this 12 by BC160 rig to work. I just recently got the BIOS fix to work where we were only able to get 10 of the BC160s to work on this PCSP X12 Ultra with the 12 RX 470 8GB cards. But we obviously took out those cards, put in the BC160s, and 12 didn't initially work. So we had to do a BIOS update and that worked, and so now we got 12 to acknowledge in HiveOS, as you guys can see right here. Okay, we got 12 of the Radeon Pro V520s, but I am having an issue where the GPUs aren't initializing. I'm using Team RedMiner here to mine Ergo, and it's getting stuck, I think, on GPU 1, GPU 2. I'm not quite sure why. So I'm just going to troubleshoot in this video and see what the heck is going on and get this thing mining. I may try to do some Tari mining. I think it's already unprofitable as of recording this video, but we'll see. I mainly have been solo mining Ergo on a lot of my rigs, not here, but in my other basement as well. All right, we'll try our first troubleshooting step right after a word from today's sponsor.
Looking to earn profitably during your crypto mining journey? Look no further than asicmarketplace.com, where they sell all the latest crypto miners and provide fast shipping service. At asicmarketplace.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Shipping and DDP right to your door are included, no surprises at checkout. Pay your way with secure options like direct bank transfer or crypto payments like Bitcoin, USDT, or even Caspa. Ready to save even more? Use code RPM at checkout and get $100 off each ASIC order. Join the asicmarketplace.com community today and mine smarter, not harder. Links down below.
Okay, so this is the error I get. GPU 2 detected dead. Will execute restart script watchdog. Okay, so it's definitely having an issue and I'm not quite sure why. So I just came out of basically firmware updating this rig, okay, the BIOS from number 8 to version 9 on the motherboard. Now, a few of you have asked me, have I BIOS modded the BC160s yet? No, I have not. I will do that later. I already have a video of me doing that. If you guys want to see that, go ahead. But yeah, I think my overclocks here now, I just looking at my overclocks, one thing I want to troubleshoot here is DPM. I don't recall clicking on the DPM option. Oh, you know what? I think that's why it's dying, because of this DPM1 option here, which I think were for the RX 470 8GB cards. So, okay, what I'm gonna do, okay, you know what? Let's just clear all the overclock settings here. Okay, I cleared all the settings. I did put my overclocks for the BC160s, for what I did with Ergo in the past. But okay, everything is wiped. Now, let's see if this thing works better. Gonna log in, okay, and let's see if it's gonna work. You know what? I should reboot it. I'm gonna give it a reboot after doing that DPM 1 setting. That might have, yeah, I might have done that midway. So let me restart. Be right back. And no, does the same thing. Okay, even with the overclocks fully wiped out, even after restart, GPU 2 is detected dead. So what I want to try is, I have this picture here. Thank you to Mr. Lick Lobster from 2022. Not sure if this is the exact X12 Ultra, but I think GPU number 2 is going to be the third one in from the left. So 0, and then 1, and then 2. So if that is the case, if I'm getting that error on GPU number 2, it should be this one. Okay, the third one in. So I'm going to turn this off. Then I'm going to replace this with another BC160 that I have here. Okay, so let's do that right now. Okay, replace the card. I just booted it up. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Oh, yeah, it's working. Oh, wow. Okay, it flew past the GPU initialization. So yeah, GPU 2 was that issue. Looks like it's okay now. Okay, so it was the GPU, I guess. Now, I I remember, I think I did test all the BC160s, and I do recall this one worked. So maybe, I don't know. I'll try it in another rig when I set that up for another day. But okay, let's see if this thing is mining now. It's probably going to be mining ergo at full force here. And actually I didn't put any overclocks or anything like that, so let's see here, let me refresh. Okay, so we are getting 72 mega hash. Heck yeah, 90 watts. So that's not the opportune. I think I was able to get like 60 or 70 before, but just to make sure this thing is mining, the whole rig is taking 1363 watts. That's not bad. That's not, well, it's ergo, I mean, it's definitely stronger on like let's say CMP 170HXs, but these are pretty efficient on that algo. Not that bad. Okay, so looks like actually we're getting 108 now, 90 watts. Okay, it's just spooling up here, but that's really cool to see. Did the power consumption jump up? No, it's still around 1330. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, let me put my overclocks in. Wow, that was quick troubleshooting. I guess it was just the GPU. Okay, let me put my overclocks in and see if we can get better than 1330, 1360. Be right back. Okay, my overclocks that I used before, actually I was using for the BIOS flashed BC160s, so I think that's why it's not working. So I have here, okay, 1275 core clock, core voltage 735, memory clock 1075, SoC 750, 820 SoC VDD max. Okay, so it obviously crashes. Now I was just looking at my Google Sheet here. So on my flashed BC160, I was getting 107 mega hash at 75 watts PMD. Okay, so that's pretty good efficiency, a little bit better than a 3070. Okay, and so I'm using Team Red Miner, and these are my overclock settings I use. So I am wanting to definitely try. You know what? I'm gonna BIOS flash. I had to put the lid on because the cards were getting hot. So you know what? I'm gonna BIOS flash every single one. Let me go through all that, and we'll see if that works after. Be right back. Okay, I just wanted to document myself just BIOS modding all of them. Actually, I already have 2 of them that already have the X04 BIOS already. So those must have been the 2 that I did already beforehand, maybe a month or 2 ago. But otherwise, everything else is on X00 and they need to go on X04. I think this BIOS is basically unlocks the voltage, so that's why I had an issue with those overclocks. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys here. So I've been doing a couple already. I did GPU number 2, so yeah, I did number 2 there. So now I hit the up arrow and I need to do number 3. So I changed the P2 to P3 and hit enter. Now I need to do that just a couple more times. The P stands for the GPU ID, essentially. The GPU 0, 1, 2, 3, I need to go all the way up to 11. So, but I'm gonna skip 7 and 9. Okay, so I'll be right back and we'll see if they all go to number 4 after reboot. Be right back. Okay, they all have X04 BIOS for the BC160. All right, we'll see if this works. I'm gonna put in my overclocks and let's see if it mines ergo. Be right back. Okay, it's mining. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, so I did change a few overclocks here. I was actually still crashing at 735 core voltage. I changed them all to 755 and now it works. So some of them couldn't take 735, some of them could. I also took out the SoC and VDD max. I just wanted to see if it worked without that. So let's just see how. Yeah, power 70. Okay, so we're down in power. Let's just see if we get over 100 mega hash, because right now we're at 62. And let me just look at the power at the wall. We're at 1100. Okay, 1100. Okay, I'll wait for this to okay, now we're at 105. All right, that's a good sign. Power shows 6977 watts. Okay, so now that I see that this is working now at much lower wattage, or we were getting like 90 before in the software, let me try the SOC and VDD Max. Be right back. Okay, when I put in the SOC and VDD Max, it says GPU2 is detected dead, so it didn't like that. Did not like that. Okay, let me try a few more things. Oh god, man, okay. Man, after a couple hours, man, the joys of GPU mining. I forgot how brutal GPU mining is when it comes to AMD cards and like fine tuning, but I think I got them. Oh no, these are my 3070s. I just want to compare. Oh, one thing, okay, another trouble I had was I had to make sure I had the kernel_VM_mode-R because I'm using Team Red Miner, and I forgot to put that in. And but otherwise, this is what I'm getting now, okay, on all these BC160s. The trouble GPUs I had was 0 and 2. So those had to be a little bit higher core voltage, and I had to take out the SOC frequency on both of those because they just, nothing would stick. I don't know why. The SOC VDD Max wouldn't work on GPU 0 or 2 at all, but they do work on the other GPUs. So I just been troubleshooting for so long, but okay, I think that's it. They are working now. Okay, you guys can see about 104 mega hash, and the power at the PDU we're at 1050. So that's pretty good, I have to say, for 12 BC160s. That's really efficient. Not as great as my 3070s, but I mean, man, these GPUs for what they are, especially for the price, I think they were 90 bucks. I'm not sure what they cost now, but before they used to be really cheap. Man, if these come down to like 50 or 60 bucks, I'd scoop them up for sure, especially at my electrical costs, or anyone that has cheaper electrical. I mean, I think BC160s are great. All right, guys, I'm done. I've been here for the past like 4 or 5 hours now trying to get this rig up, and man, I just realized like it takes forever, man. When I set up an ASIC or a GPU rig, obviously an ASIC takes me like a minute, but this takes me hours, man, especially AMD cards. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.